So I'm coming to you guys today from beautiful Perrysburg, Ohio. I'm currently standing in front of Fort Meigs, which is a military outpost established February 2nd, 1813 by Major General William Henry Harrison. It happens to be situated on the south side of the Maumee River here in beautiful Perrysburg. And the monument that I'm standing in front of happens to be from the Pennsylvania Regulars. It's a monument just to memorialize those who lost their lives here that fought from the Pennsylvania regiments. Fort Meigs was established to serve as a supply depot and a staging area for invasions into Canada. At its peak, the fort housed over 2,000 men. These men consisted of U.S. militia and U.S. regulars from Ohio, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, and Virginia.
Fort Meigs was named after Return Meigs Jr. and was a massive military installation covering almost 10 acres. The fort had multiple defensive blockhouses, 5 artillery batteries, and defensive mounds called traverses. Fort Meigs was twice besieged, once on May 1st, 1813, and again in July 1813. Both of these attempts by British troops and Native Americans led by Tecumseh were unsuccessful. The successful defense of Fort Meigs began a series of American victories in the Western Theater of War, including Fort Stephenson and Fremont and the Battle of Lake Erie. Of the 2 sieges that took place at Fort Meigs, the first one was the most devastating, consisting of 160 Americans killed, 190 wounded. During the second siege, Tecumseh staged a mock battle in a wooded area just outside the fort in order to draw the Americans out of the fort, but was unsuccessful, and the siege was quickly ordered to stop. Once the Great Lakes region was in American control, the fort was torn down, and a smaller fortification replaced the fort. This aerial view helps show how massive the fort is. However, the fort that was built in 1813 was twice as large and would have had many more blockhouses, and these were set up for defensive purposes. The fort itself was reconstructed by the Ohio Historical Society and was opened in 1974. Since its reopening, thousands have visited the fort to enjoy reenactments and other educational activities. Every year on the 4th of July, Perrysburg has an amazing fireworks display with hundreds of people coming to enjoy the show. If you are ever in Perrysburg, Ohio, or just passing through, this is a great place to stop and visit and feel some of the history just come alive.